Hello, hope you're doing well. Lotfi here with you today. I'm the founder of Leapa, that's the name of my company. And it's an online e-learning company where we help client-based businesses build profitable client acquisition systems that scale to 7 and 8 figures. In simple words, that basically means we help our clients get clients with ads because we work specifically with high ticket funnels and sales call based funnels. And right now, we're actually looking for someone who wants to join our company for a long-term position in the marketing, sales, and fulfillment department. So we look for a full stack person, someone who can do everything end to end. Now, obviously, it's going to be hard to find someone like that. And I'm actually getting into the actual reason why I'm hiring for this position. So the reason I'm hiring for this position is because, there's two ways you can do this, right? So typically, if you want to find someone that already knows everything you want them to know, they're going to be very expensive to hire. You're going to have to pay through the nose just to get that person. So instead, the other option is, you find someone has some experience and then you train them to be exactly how you want them to be, to get them to a position where they are full stack within your company, which is what I'm looking to do right now. So I'm looking for someone who's essentially good at one or two or a couple of dimensions and wants to be multi-dimensional. So for example, what I'm not looking for, which is how some people hire is, for example, because we help our clients with Facebook ads, is I could go and find a Facebook ads person, hire him to come to my company. But the issue is they only know Facebook ads. They can't do anything else, right? They can't do strategy, they can't coach clients, they can't do sales calls, they can't set clients, they can't do operations. There's a lot of stuff they can't do, but they can only do Facebook ads. So it's not enough, right? Because to be good at Facebook ads, you have to know all these other things. So, and that's totally fine. And that's why I'm looking for someone who's one or two dimensions that wants to become multidimensional. And I'm gonna train you to kind of become that person and get you to that position. So that's the whole point of this, right? So if you're in that position, maybe you're good at Facebook ads, maybe you're good at funnels, maybe you're good at data analytics, automations, and you're very good at it. But you're not good at like sales, or maybe you're good at sales, but you're not good at automations and this and that. So someone that's good at one thing, but still needs to level up on all these other things, which is where I come in, right? So we're looking for someone who has some background in marketing, sales, fulfillment that wants to be trained by us directly, become a full stack person, and be coached by me. Now, here's how it's going to work. So I'm going to get into that in just a second on exactly how the training works. So the goal is pretty much to teach you exactly how to do everything and what's worked over 100 plus clients. So this way you can skip the line and I'm showing exactly how we do everything. So you don't have to go through trial and error to kind of figure everything out. We charge a lot of money for this. So we charge anywhere. So if I was to do one-to-one with like $1,000 an hour, for coaching programs, 5-10K, for done for you services, $60,000 a year plus. And we also have a revenue sharing clients. So we actually get 60K, actually it's more than that, $72,000 a year plus 7 to 10% of their business, of their monthly revenue, right? So you can see how one client can be worth quite a lot of money. And then you're gonna see everything end to end. So here's how it works. So in the first 90 days, it's going to be 80% training and 10-20% work. So it's going to be majority training on exactly how we do everything across marketing, sales, and fulfillment. So I'm going to be showing everything, exactly how to do everything. So the training is going to consist of video training, right? So, in the very beginning, you might go through a video and it might take a long time, right? Because you might watch a video and then, in the video it mentions aggregated events or like custom conversion or some word that you don't understand, and you're gonna have to go and Google it. So you're gonna have to stop that video, Google what it is, find another video, learn it. Maybe in that video you don't understand something, so you have to go to another video. So in the beginning it's gonna be slower, but that's totally fine. But then as you learn all the small things, you'll start to have a better and a greater arsenal of tools in your tool belt. Because you'll start to understand different things and how they interconnect, and you'll be able to watch quite intense video training a lot easier and a lot faster. So it's going to be a lot of video training, some resources, and then your own research. That's going to be one part of it, which is training. So a lot video training, some reading as well, so reading too, and then your own research on, for example, like, you know, when you research stuff, right? You're going to be coached by me as well. So every day, so you're going to be communicating with me every day, like through chat and whatnot. In terms of being coached by me directly, that's going to be probably more in the beginning, and then probably every other day and whatnot. We figure something out. More importantly, you're going to be shadowing me on sales calls and coaching calls that I am on, right? So when I hop in a sales call and I'm signing up a client for $5,000, $10,000 or more, you're going to see exactly how we do everything. You're going to see exactly from the first time I texted him, you're going to see that chat. And then you're going to see you're going to be on the phone call with us from beginning to end. You can see exactly how it works. You can see exactly how I sign him up, and exactly, and in the coaching course. So exactly how we fulfill the client, the step-by-step process, and also how I coach the client to get to where he wants to be. So the people that we work with are typically 6-7 figure business owners that want to get to multiple 7 and 8 figures. So these are high caliber people. Like once you know the stuff, you'll be able to do for them, right? So technically, well, this is the goal, right? So eventually, you're going to be the one coaching the clients, right? And doing the sales calls and whatnot. So you'll know exactly how to do everything, how to grow businesses, like real businesses. This is not theory. This is not, this is real world, real businesses, e-learning, all the e-learning businesses, selling consulting, coaching programs, and you'll see exactly how it works. And then lastly, you're also going to be doing some actual work. So I will be giving you some actual work based on what I think you can handle in the beginning. So like I said, in the beginning, not 90 days, 80% training, 20% work. And the work will be based on what I think. Maybe you'll do some on fulfillment. Maybe you'll do some on automations, and some admin tasks. So I'll be giving you tasks to do. Could be admin, could be stuff that I want to delegate to you, etc. So it's going to be a mix of stuff, and also based on your how well you're doing and what you can handle. It won't be any sales though. So there'll be no sales or coaching in the beginning. That's going to take the longest. That's going to be the longest time. So you're going to know each building block of the business. You're going to see everything end to end. You're going to see exactly how I do. Nothing's going to be held back. You're going to see exactly how much money I make every day, how much money we make for our clients. Everything is going to be, you're going to see everything. Nothing held back. And after 90 days, you'll get more work. So based on your skill level, we'll give you more work. Maybe you'll shift into sales, more sales or coaching, potentially, depending on how good you are. Maybe you'll do a little bit and you work your way up. So this is all about working your way up versus kind of just throwing you in the position, right? So yeah, so we'll see where you excel with it's marketing, sales, fulfillment. Now eventually, you want to be good at all three, but you might be more focused on one in the beginning. So maybe you might start out, if you're very good with sales and you're leaning towards it, you might double down on there first and then the other two, right? Or maybe you're very good at marketing and ads, and then you might double down there first and then the rest. But either way, eventually we want you to have all three, which is what this is, a full stack position. So if you're someone that just wants to be a Facebook ads guy, this is not for you, right? If you want to be just an automations guy, this is not for you. If you want to be just a sales guy that just does sales calls, as in you get a call, you just take them and sign them up and that's it, this is also not for you, not right now. Maybe down the line we'll be hiring people who are just salespeople, but right now we're looking for someone who wants to be full stack. And once again, the work split, it will shift. We'll flip the script from 80-20. Eventually, you'll be doing, so in the beginning, you'll be doing 80% training, 20% work. Eventually, you'll be doing 20% training, 80% work. Because, we never want to stop the training, because the training is so valuable. Like, you never want to stop training, because if you stop training, you stop learning. You stop learning, you stop growing. You stop growing, you're basically, going to become non-existent. So we have to make sure we keep training you. Once again, this is when you ease into a sales position that allows you to earn more commission, and then you'll get into marketing and fulfillment as well. So that's where you can start earning more, and at the same time, helping more with marketing fulfillment. This is after 90 days. So ideally, this position is for someone that likes the direction that Leapa.com, which is my company, and me are headed towards, and someone that likes the consulting and client-based business model, and for someone that wants to be in marketing, sales, and fulfillment of a client-based business for a fast-growing consulting business. So if you like this, because here's the thing, right? You have to actually enjoy this role. This is not, if you're looking just for a job or just for, another role where, after 3 months you're gonna go work somewhere else, or 6 months you wanna work somewhere else, or maybe after 1 year or 2 years you might go start your own business or start your own thing. This role is absolutely not for you. This role is for someone who wants to join us long term, indefinitely, and grow into a position where they become a leader in the company, and even potentially get an ownership and profit sharing down the line. That's the kind of person we're looking for. Someone who wants to grow in the company and earn a lot of money. So we're not capping your income. That's one thing that some companies do that we're not going to be doing. So you will be able to earn down the line up to $100,000 a month or more, depending on your performance, because there will be a lot of performance pay. That's what's going to allow your income to keep growing versus having like a flat, flat based income, like a salary. In the beginning, and once again, you will be getting paid even through training, but the goal is to pay you more. And as you perform more and take on more tasks and responsibility, you get paid more. As you do sales, you get commission, you get paid more. So the goal is to keep growing within the company. So if you're someone that is into that and you want to do that, then this is for you. And also, once again, you have to enjoy it, because this is going to be 10, 12-hour days every day. You're going to be working with me as well. I'm very intense too with the work that I do. So you have to be able to keep up, and it's going to be something that's very intense. If you want to go slow, if you just want 9 to 5, part-time, or relax on the weekend, this is not it. And I just want to be upfront, because obviously I want to get the right person, always have the right expectations. But at the same time, there's a high reward, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. That's going to be a great outcome for the right person. So the right person actually enjoys this, that wakes up and is like, I actually want to be in this role. This is all I think about. When I wake up, I'm always curious. Someone that's always curious and always learning, and they want to be in this industry, and they like the direction that we're headed in. If that's you, then this position is potentially for you. All right. So also, you got to be able to go all in. Like I said, no side hustle, no side business, no studies, no university, no college, no other business. Once again, we're going to be paying you, so you don't have to worry about your rent or any other expenses that you have that you might have to cover. So we're going to make sure you get paid so that you can go all in and you have the mental capacity to actually do this, right? Because obviously, if we're not paying you, or we're not paying you well enough, then obviously you're going to be stressed out thinking about, okay, what about, I need extra money for this, extra money for that. So we're going to make sure you're fully covered so that you can go all in on this position and give it your all, because that's what we want. And I never want anyone to be in a position where they have to do other things to kind of, make up for it. So once again, full time, we're talking 5-6 days a week, every single week. That's essentially how it's going to be. And once again, the pay will be discussed. If you're the right person, we'll discuss a good pay setup for you. So what do you get? The ability to work remotely from almost any country. Obviously, you got to have a good internet and everything. Directly coached by me. Once again, the clients are paying me $1,000 an hour, $60K a year just for me to teach them this. You get full and direct access to me if you join the company, through chat, calls, etc. And obviously, this is all included, right? Because you're working in my company. This includes being coached by me on ad strategy, business strategy, and sales and influence. So it's all inclusive. You're gonna see everything that I do. Any new things that I learn, any new coaches that I get that teach me stuff, you're gonna get it too. So you're gonna get everything that I get. And also I'm also going to show you exactly how I structure my life, my health, workouts, diet, sleep routines, mental health, all that kind of stuff, to get the best results in business. So that's going to be an added bonus, if you're interested. Like all those other things that I do, like how I do everything else, because that's very important to make you an effective and powerful person that allows you to execute at full capacity every single day. Because if your life is a mess, the work you're going to do for me, for the company, for yourself is going to be a mess too. So we have to make sure your life is in order so that you can do the best work and be the best version of yourself while you're working, so that you can unlock the most out of yourself and get everything you deserve. Right? So that's our goal here. So you get all of my training material, client coaching, call recordings, resources, and much more. So everything that I have, all the trainings, you're gonna see everything. How much money you make every day, everything you're gonna see, the finances. You basically get the same materials my clients pay anywhere from $10K to $40,000 or more for, and you get it for free. And also all the training that I've bought for myself, that's gotten me to the position that I am today, you're going to get it as well. So that's worth $20,000 worth of training, ads, marketing, sales, and I've bought from the best, and it's got me to where I am today. So you're going to get all of that. You're also going to get, the opportunity to shadow me during all of my sales calls and coaching calls, and see exactly how I sign clients and coach them to get to 7 and 8 figures. You're going to see everything. You also get to work with high caliber business owners and build relationships with them whilst doing meaningful work and getting paid. We're strict with who we work with, so you only get the best. And once again, these are 6, 7, even 8 figure business owners that you'll have the opportunity to work with. So once you get to a point where you can actually coach them and communicate with them and all that stuff, you're building relationships with them as well. So, they get to know you, all right? And you're going to be, at some point, you're going to be fully responsible for them, where you will sign them up, they buy through you, you get the commission, and then you fulfill on them as well. So you're going to be the one coaching them and helping them through and fulfilling on the promise that you gave them to build their client acquisition systems. So that's more down the line, of course. I don't expect that on day one. That's why we're going to train you to become that person. But that is going to happen as time goes by, right? As you get very good, that's what you're going to do. Once again, the opportunity to grow into a much bigger role within the company, to lead sales, marketing, and fulfillment within 6 months to a year, and potentially get ownership and profit share positions as well if you're the right fit and at the right time. So once again, the amount of money you make at my company or or most good companies ties down to 3 things, which is the risk you're willing to take on, the accountability, and the responsibility. So the more of these 3 things that you take on, the more you make, right? Obviously in the beginning, you're just getting trained. You're not taking on much risk, not much accountability, not much responsibility, which is fine, but you're still going to get paid. But you're not going to get paid as much as someone like, for example, myself or some other entrepreneur who's taken all the risk, all the responsibility, all of the accountability, right? So you want to, as you work your way up, and I give you more of that, obviously you're going to get it, right? You're going to have the opportunity to grow with that, to grow your income. And once again, the only way to grow your income is to grow those 3 things: risk, accountability, and responsibility. So once you can grow these 3 things, you can grow your income. So that's going to happen over time. Obviously, we'll discuss that. This is just the initial video to get you in. And obviously, we're going to, everything's going to be written down in contracts and everything before we do anything, right? To make sure we have the right expectations for every single person throughout your journey working with us. So if you're interested, fill out the application. So let me show you the application. All right, so obviously the basic stuff. So 3 most valuable resources that have helped your skills experience so far. So please list the books, videos, blogs, PDFs, courses that you've paid for, got for free, or events that have helped you so far. Please list the exact specific ones, and also exactly what from that has helped you. Because I'm very interested to know what are your inputs. You know, what are the things that you consume? Because, you know, we become what we consume. So I'm interested to know what are some of those things. So please add them inside here. What is your current employment status? Please add that in. 5-10 minute loom. So please explain a little. This is more of like a video resume. I don't like to do normal resumes simply because you know, it's very old fashioned. It doesn't really show who you are. So I like to have video resumes. So essentially in the video resume, to go over who you are, just like this on a video, or you can have like I'm doing right now with like a document as well. That's totally fine. Just go over who you are, what you do, what you've been doing, what your experiences, what are your skills, what do you like to learn about, what experiences do you have, and why are you interested in this position? I'm just curious, right? Like, why are you interested in this position? What do you think you can do? What are your goals? What are your goals? What do you want out of the position? This is pretty much a sales pitch. I'm gonna watch it, and that should sell me on getting an interview with you at the very least. All right, so please make this a good video, 5-10 minutes. Go into detail. Appreciate that a lot. And yep, references. Can you share some references from your past roles or people you've worked with? Once again, it's a full-time position. There's no room for anything else. You have to quit all side hustles, businesses, projects, anything else you have going on has to go. If hired, you agree to sign an NDA that prevents you from starting a business in the next 3 years. So please, yeah, so that's part of it as well. Are you able to willing to commit to this role indefinitely? Let me know that. And when can you start if you are accepted? Also, I'm going to put a question there that says, what's the number? Just to check that you've actually watched this video, because if you haven't watched this video, so if you watch this video, I'm going to put a number there and just put the number 98. So 98, write down 98 in the question. So I'm gonna add a question right now after this video. It's gonna say, if you watch the video till the end, please write down the number below. Something like that. But if you watch this right now and you watch it till the end, then you know to write the number 98. So 98, right? Very simple. So write that down in the question that says, have you watched this video in full? If you say yes, that's the wrong answer. You have to write 98. And yep, that's just a little added test / quiz to see who watches the videos in full. Anyways, that's all there is for today. Remember to put the number 98 for when I ask, did you watch the video in full? Do not write yes, do not write no, or do not write I watched it in full. Write 98. And I'll see you soon. Have a good one.